Hello and welcome back to Old Truthford, the home of honestly biased sports content. Today we are going to be covering the Ipswich Town v Manchester United Premier League game. Amarim's first game in charge. How are we feeling, folks? Suhan, I see you. Good evening. United. Calum, plotting a little ploy there to take the crown. Second Mr. Notion, Bosch. Mackenzie is in the building. What are you saying, Suhan? I was at a 21st on Friday. Literally everyone was older than me, was weird AF, and didn't know more than 5 people out of like 80. That's a great story, Caleb. That's a great story. How old are you, Caleb? Aren't you like 20 or something? Chillin', bro. It's been a while. It has been a while, guys, but we're finally back. And we're not just back doing the streams, we're back creating dreams under Ruben Amarim. I'm still only 19. You're only 19 still, Caleb. Jeez. Not 20 till June. Okay, how's the knee going? But how's everyone doing? How confident are we feeling today? Let's get a little poll up in the chat. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I am actually very excited for this match. Or I was, but then I guess my excitement dimmed a little bit when I saw that Delo is playing left wing back. I don't know what Amarim's cooking up there. I guess maybe because Delo can get in on the inside and have longer range shots. Is that why? Why is Delo at left wing back? Suhan, damn, me too. Lineup confused the fudge out of me because of the way United post for players, says McKenz. Yeah, they don't really help us. I mean, I don't know why they don't just put it out as like the formation that it would be and everything like that. If you haven't already, folks, drop a like on the stream. Got to keep the YouTube overlords happy. Worst part is if you ask me what age I am, I just keep on saying 18 and haven't clocked I'm 19 yet. Yeah, it gets like that, Caleb. Gets like that. In number order rather than where they're playing. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Money doing good. Good to hear. What's everyone's score predictions for today? Let me see if I can even speak today. What's everyone's score predictions for today? I'm feeling a cheeky 2-0 win. These players are definitely going to be motivated, but it's really interesting because obviously we're seeing a new lineup. A lot of people... Let's just run through the lineup first off. So we've got Onana in goal, 3 centre-backs. We've got Evans, De Ligt and Mazraoui. For the 2 wing-backs, we have Delo and Ahmad, which... Ruben really did just throw us off the scent by saying that he was going to start with 2 defensive fullbacks. So that may have been what he was talking about when he said that he was going to manipulate McKenna a little bit. Ericsson and Casemiro starting in the midfield. Surprised to see Ugarte not starting, but I guess he had a long flight coming back from Uruguay, so I guess it kind of makes sense. And then up top for the 2 attacking mids, we've got Garnacho and Fernandez with Rashford as striker. Now, a lot of people probably could have guessed maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I guessed maybe 8 of these players. The shocks are Garnacho, Ericsson and Ahmad being deployed into the side. I honestly don't know what to make of it. I'm very interested to see how this plays out in the early stages of the game. Don't know why Mazraoui playing right centre back instead of right wing back, and Bruno Ahmad to cams with Martinez left centre back. I think Martinez is injured. I think because he's not even involved in the squad from what I've seen. Let's see who's on the bench as well. So on the bench we have Bayendier, Mount, Hoyland, Xerxes, Malacia, Anthony, Shaw, Luke Shaw, Ugarte, and Kobe Mainu. Crazy how both of the left backs come back into the side at the same time. But yeah, no, we've got an injury to Martinez, and that's why he's not starting. So I can understand that. Because essentially, I did predict Martinez to start left centre back, but now that he's out of the team, everyone's kind of just shuffled down one place in the formation. So Evans has moved to left centre back. De Ligt's moved to the middle. Mazraoui has moved to right centre back. Although, I don't know with Delot, man. If he's not expected to defend much this game, then I can understand playing him on the left. But if he's actually expected to defend, I'm going to be very confused. But then I've seen other people saying that Delot's actually playing as the right centre back and Mazraoui's playing left wing back. So we'll have to wait and see when the teams line up. Caleb, I'm back. Had to do something. What were you doing, Caleb? I would have preferred Ahmad to play instead of Garnacho, but on the right cam position, and then Garnacho as left mid and Delot as right mid. Like as in where Eriksen and Casemiro are, Suhan. I don't know, the team just looks so weird. I have no idea how this will play in game. Yeah, I don't think anyone could have predicted this lineup. I don't think anyone could have predicted this before match, and I didn't see anyone predicting this before the match, so he's definitely gone. He's gone full on Amorim here, and you never go full on Amorim. Okay, let me see if I can just so. Okay, perfect. But yeah, no, a very interesting first lineup, got to say. Let's hope the gaffer knows what he's doing. Well, I mean, it's a completely new league to him. He's going to learn a lot in these first few couple of games. The one thing we know that's never going to change is the formation, because he said that he's never going to change that. So he can't go back on that if we start losing matches. Yeah, I think that midfield looks very gettable, if I'm being honest. I mean, since all the players on the same line, we're looking at Delot, Eriksen, Casemiro and Ahmad. I think we could see people get past that block of 4 quite easily. Yeah, it's a very interesting lineup, but let's see. It is Ipswich Town at the same time. Sorry, guys, I'm absolutely drunk. But it is Ipswich Town at the same time. So, like, could we get away with it with Mazraoui at right centre back and Eriksen and Casemiro in the midfield? I think we're definitely set up to dominate possession. Let's see if we're actually going to be on the ball or not. Malacia and Shaw back. Like a man smoked 10 joints and put out that lineup would understand it more. Yeah, he is injured from playing for Argentina. He didn't even play for Argentina. I think he went with the squad and then he just said that he had an injury straight away. Shaw will come on left centre back and Malacia will take left wing back. Yep, agree with that, McKenz. Because Shaw is comfortable playing centre back and defending out wide, so he actually suits it really well. Yeah, I think Luke Shaw as part of the back 3 is actually a decent player, but if it was 2 centre backs at the back, then no way. I wouldn't do it. And he's good moving the ball forward too, so we might see some of those runs we saw in his sporting team. The problem is with Luke Shaw is how many times are we going to get lured into this idea that we can rely on him, because I think even if he does play well, even if Luke Shaw does play well for the remainder of this season, I'd still look to move him on. I mean, increase his value and then look to move him on, because I don't know if I saw this stat or not. I could be completely making this up, but when's the last time Luke Shaw completed 30 games in a season? Because I don't think he's done that for a while. Caleb, finding you, admin. Good luck. No, I mean left wing back and right wing back. Okay, so Suhan was saying, I would have preferred Ahmad to play instead of Garnacho, but on the right cam position, and then Garnacho as left wing back and Delo as a right wing back. Garnacho, I don't think he was ever going to play Garnacho left wing back, because obviously there's been question marks over his defensive work rate. I can see why he hasn't done that. But to not start Ahmad in a cam position, that I really don't understand. But we don't even know. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to pretend like I'm an expert on the Amarim system. I don't know what roles these players actually play in this system. So I want to see how they all function in the first match before I start coming out with who I think should play in what position. At least he's playing his system with the players he has, instead of complaining about spending 200 mil on players he's coached and still saying he doesn't have the players. That's true. That's true. I mean, I could see that criticism towards Ten Hag. But then at the same time, if we lose the next 10 games or whatever under Amarim because he keeps being like persistent with this system, then what do we say then? Is he going to change it? If genuinely, if we lost 10 games in a row, would he have to then be like, okay, yeah, I may just change the system for a little bit? Because that's what Ten Hag did. He wanted to play in his system originally, and then he saw that, oh yeah, the players just can't do it. So who knows? Guess we'll have to wait and see. I mean, maybe Casemiro is playing as one of the centre-backs. Because it could be Casemiro as one of the centre-backs, then we move Fernandes next to Eriksen in the midfield, and then we move Ahmad up to the 10 position and Mazraoui to one of the wing-back spots. Because Casemiro could very well be playing a centre-back in this system with 3 at the back. Hi guys, what's your predictions? Everyone get your predictions in the chat. I'm going for a 2-0, Damien. Why is blood benching Ugarte, says Leroy Plays. I think it's probably because of a long flight over from Uruguay. That's the only justifiable excuse I can think of, because, I mean, with him and Casemiro in the midfield, we were undefeated, so it doesn't really make sense. He's in good form, so don't know why he wouldn't want to play Ugarte. Liverpool winning 3-2, that's nice for them. Where would Shaw even move to? Everton. Shaw to Everton. They like injury-prone left-backs. I saw another stat saying Shaw has missed at least like 55% of all possible games. Yeah, I'd believe it. I think it could be loads higher too. It's taken 6 seasons for Arteta's system to work. But then he's taking like, he's beginning a whole new system, isn't he? He's gone much more defensive now. I don't know. I don't even know what to think of Arteta, to be honest. I think Arsenal should just get rid. I think it's only downhill now for Arsenal. Hello, boys. It worked, admin. Why is Nick blue? Is he a mod? Nick is officially a mod, McKenz. First mod of the Old Truthford era. Why am I not a mod? What is this racism? Take it up with admin. He went defensive for a couple of games because he had all his attacking players injured. Yeah, I guess that makes sense as well, but still, Arteta's washed, mate. I mean, we can't keep talking about Arteta, surely. He's gone. He's not going to win anything. Especially with Edu leaving Arsenal now. Like, I mean, it's all falling apart over there. They had their chance and they missed it. Sure, try not to break his legs challenge. Make me a mod, says McKenz. We'll have a negotiation, McKenz. We'll have a negotiation. But yeah, let's have a look at some of the quotes that Amarim's come out with before the match as well. If I can... How do I do this again? Let's see if this hopefully works. Okay, Centre Devils, great page. Let's look at some of the... Let's look at some of the photos as well, see who's got the game faces on. Yep, Johnny Evans starts. Dan Ashworth and Omar Barada are attending the game today. Both obviously instrumental on getting Amarim over to United, with Barada the main figurehead behind that. Amarim coming off of the bus, if it can load. Thank you, Wi-Fi. Malacia there. Lenny Yoro, obviously not with the squad. I mean, I predicted this before the match. I think a lot of people... I think our pre-game tracksuits are so ugly. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the high vis. But yeah, I'm not a fan... Or what was I going to say? I'm not surprised by Yoro not starting. A lot of people had him in their predicted lineups, but why would you risk a youngster? Because he's still only 18 or something, isn't he? How old is Yoro? He's 19 years old. So why would you risk a youngster like straight away? And I'm pretty sure he's going to be a big figure under the Amarim era if he can stay match fit. So yeah, let's look forward to Yoro in the future. Amarim looking very concerned there. Very concerned indeed, very focused. Luke Shaw, cute little case there. Again, very focused. Manu's looking absolutely disgusted. Mighty Game Guy, come on, Manchester United. Good to see you, man. Hope your holiday was enjoyable. Fernandez looking chill. Marcus Rashford. I swear, if Rashford doesn't have a good performance today, I think Rashford's going to have a good one today, though. What do you guys think about Marcus Rashford? Do you reckon he'll have a good performance today or a stinker? I think Rashford's going to be pretty good. Because if he's not, then, I mean, that's the end of his United career pretty much. Garnacho, very focused. Malacia, very happy to be back. You look at the smile on his face. Make me a mod. You know you want to. You'd love for me to be a mod, says Mackenzie. Okay, fine. I'll have mod then. Lol. So everyone wants to be a mod. Our pre-game tracksuit's so ugly. When Yoro and Martinez are back, it'll be Martinez left centre back, De Ligt centre back, and Yoro right centre back. Yep, completely agree with that. Yeah, I reckon he'll have a goal. Rashford always shines for new managers. Rival United Trey. What do you mean by United Trey? I know who he is, but what? Okay, this is what Amarim has come out saying. A first win, we have to be patient, but we know we have to win matches. We will change some things, but not too much. A first victory, and I will be a happy man. Okay. I'm a different person on match day, a little anxious. I don't know what to expect. It's a new life. Let's start with the little details. Okay. It's very interesting for him to be this honest, though. I mean, like, it's in the past, we'd obviously see a lot of managers just say, oh, okay, yeah, completely calm, all of this sort of stuff. So then the players are calm as well. But he's very human, Amorim is. Like, I mean, even when people try and compare him to Jose Mourinho, he'll outright just come and say, no, I'm not him. He won a European championship, all of this sort of stuff. I'm not Jose Mourinho. So he's a very likable person, very charismatic, likable person. McKenn's also deputy rank, right? McKenn's is a deputy. That is true. So, I mean, McKenn's, drop me a DM. We'll negotiate. We'll get you in. We'll get you involved in the mod. In the mod team. Sandro Martinez, obviously not around, suffering from a back problem against Leicester City. He's another one, though. Like, how long until people start saying or seeing how injury-prone Martinez is? Because obviously a quality player when he plays, suits our system really well, but at the same time, we can only put up with it for so long. We need players who are actually going to be consistent. But Amorim's going to love Martinez when he comes back. This is what Amorim had to say on getting his message across to the players. It's not difficult, and that is the key point. The time that we have to train, so I have to try to put the players that I have more time to train, and we will start in this way because we need to train. Just how many times did he say train? Oh my god. We need to pass the information. Okay, so basically, players who are training with him or have trained in the past couple of days, he's opted with them. Some of the lads, they just have one training. One training is not enough, so I want my players comfortable, and it will be time for everybody during this sequence of games. Today is different, so it's a new life. Let's start with the small details. That's what I want, and I want my players to win the game, and they are capable to do that. Let's have a look. Any more? I tried to put the players. I've had more time to train. Okay. Okay, so he's just said pretty much everyone who has trained is more likely to have been picked. Unfortunately for Anthony, that wasn't the case because Anthony was preparing in that right wing spot, but Diallo was given it instead. Let's see what you're all saying, folks. Good afternoon, admin. Good afternoon, Keith. How you doing, mate? I just want to see my team be great again, says Mighty Game Guy. I'm hoping today will be that day when we see our team return to glory. I'm hoping it will happen. I'm fairly confident today, though. Although the lineup completely threw me with Delo being involved, whether that's at right centre-back or if it's a left wing-back, I don't know. But in a way, I kind of hope it's more at left wing-back than it is at right centre-back, because Lord help us if Delo and Johnny Evans next to each other are going to be our last line of defence. Oh, God. If you haven't already, folks, drop a like on the video. Got to keep the YouTube overlords happy. We're back again for happiness or misery, says Keith. Happiness, my friend, happiness. Project 21 starts today, says John. Yes, John. John gets the memo, guys. Everyone be like John. Safer. Hello, admin. How you doing, Safer, man? Not liking the lineup. Don't know about the front three. What are you questioning about the front three? I think this system will also be beneficial to Xerxes. I mean, he has played at Cam for the national team, so it helps his chances of being played. Also, Amorim did literally come out saying that he loves Mason Mount, so I expect him to get some minutes later on. Not like Seven Hag, who spends 600 million, says Leroy plays. Where did that come from? Ten Hag getting destroyed out of nowhere. Admin, can you do my assignments for a United win? What assignments you got, mate? And I'll have a look. Safo is questioning the front three and not the fact Ahmad is right wing back. Could maybe be the left wing back. Amorim made a big mistake by not choosing Anthony. By not choosing Anthony? I mean, a lot of people have... Oh, wait, I forgot. Mighty Game Guy's a big fan of Anthony. Okay, now I see. Saw it against Liverpool, so... This is why we need Pogba back. Hashtag Pog back. Oh, God. we can't bring Pogba back. The only reason I'd bring Pogba back to United is so that he could dig up that hyena that he buried underneath Old Trafford. No creative. Front three are just going to shoot any chance they have. No creative. You're not saying that Bruno Fernandes creates chances, mate. Safer. Put the glue down, mate. Stop sniffing it. I'd rather have Diallo where Garnacho playing and Anthony on right wing back. If Ahmad was playing, he'd be the right attacking mid. It is interesting that Amorim has gone with Garnacho early on, though, because I did think that Garnacho was going to be one of the players to miss out, but and a lot of people were wondering, oh, okay, with the attacking mids, are the wingers even going to be able to play there? All of this sort of stuff, but Amorim has come out and he has said that Rashford can play anywhere across the front line, so he can play left attacking mid, right attacking mid, or striker. So yeah, I think the same must apply for Garnacho, maybe. Other than striker, maybe he can't play there. But no, it's going to be very interesting to see over the Christmas period as well. Guys, we've got like 8 or 9 games in the next month, so these players are going to have to learn this system quick. How you doing, Nav? The title charge starts today. Why are we playing Unk Eriksson, bro? Needs to leave. To be fair, Leroy, Eriksson was one of our best players under Ten Hag. Eriksson was one of our best players under Ten Hag. Ahmad was one of the best players under Ruud. So, yeah, it looks like he's just gone with the players who have been performing well this season so far. Nah, Eriksson arguably been our best player this season. I don't know about best player, but he's been in good form. John, United's future is sat on bench. Kobe and Ugarte, only a matter of time. John makes a great point. I mean, if you look at the team right now, you can look at Eriksson and think, oh, okay, ManUtd could do what Eriksson will provide today. And Ugarte could come in and bring what Casemiro is going to do today. So, if anything, those two are just younger versions of them and can actually be a massive upgrade in the coming months. Delo going to cook today. If he's playing at right centre back, he definitely won't. If he's playing at left wing back, potentially he could. We should bring Martial and Weghorst back. Oh god. ManUtd need the rest. He does indeed, but then he's also coming back from injury, so Amorim's not gonna put anyone at risk, especially given that if he knows anything about us over the past season and a bit, our injury record's been atrocious. So yeah, I don't see him risking anything. Delo 5.0 today. We will be doing player ratings after the match, folks, so make sure to tune in for that. The fact Eriksson was our best player instead of the other guys we spent a fortune on is something to talk about. I mean, Xerxes, there's already news coming out that he's like not enjoying not that he's not enjoying United at the moment, but he's not happy with how he's began his United career, which that's all very well and good, but you need to actually prove why you belong at Man United now. So yeah, it's on him if he doesn't like how he started. No one else can put the ball in the back of the net for you. So let's wait and see how Zerk performs. Okay, so training photos have just come out, guys, and Amad Diallo is warming up at right wing back with Diogo Dalot on the left. So it looks as though the team sheet is correct, for now at least. Hey, Nick got promoted, I see. Nick has been promoted to mod, the first mod of the channel. So make sure everyone keeps in check, otherwise Nick, the Dutch Destroyer, will be on your back. We have a lot of games coming up, so we need to control the time we give to the players. Agreed, safer. The Dalot hate is so forced, man. It's really not. It's really not. I mean, what I'll say is this. If Dalot can't perform in this system, where he has to defend even less, then he's got to be sold in the summer. If he's performing well in this system, then fair enough. Like, right back may not suit him, or being a fullback may not suit him, but if a wing back suits him, then fair enough. I'm open to keeping him. Keith, this is a game for Amarim to know who he wants to keep and who needs to go. If everyone remembers in his interview, he said, "You may not see amazing football directly, but an identity. You can expect him to pick fan favourites. He needs to put players fit enough to play and then figure out who he knows will do the job for him and who is dead wood." Yeah, I think, well, we've got a lot of players running out of contract as well, so we're going to have to sign a lot of players in the summer anyway. I think Lindelof's out of contract, Eriksen's out of contract. Maguire must be approaching that surely soon, maybe next year. But then I can see us keeping Maguire now because we need a lot of centre backs. So, but yeah, very interesting. Is it a bit weird that Evans? I swear Evans over the past 2 seasons has played more games than Victor Lindelof. Have I made that stat up in my mind, guys, or does that sound about right to you? That's insane that Evans is playing more than Victor Lindelof. Admin, did you see Amarim's quotes that have been circulating? Tell me which quotes, Nav, because I'm not going to lie, there's been a lot of Amarim quotes over the past week. I've been trying to keep up with everything. Yeah, I did, Nav. I now need to keep Christian in check when he comes with his Chelsea things. I can see Ahmad playing left wing back and Mazza right wing back when everyone's fit. No way. How's Ahmad playing left wing back? How's he going from right winger to left wing back? No way. It can't surely just be because of the which footed he is. Also, the Dalot hate is not forced; it's totally justified. Thank you very much, Keith. Anthony, says Mighty. Still waiting on that Dalot fail compilation from admin. I've already done 2 videos on Dalot, I'm not going to lie. I'm getting tired myself of just speaking about him. I want his form to improve, because otherwise it's going to look like I'm literally just milking it. So, I don't know. Hopefully I'll be able to do a video of how Dalot turned his United future around or something like that. Give some variety to the content, because I could literally just create a 20-minute compilation of everything Dalot's done wrong defensively. And that's only on the highlights that are available online. If I kept track of everything in every single game, it'd probably be an hour long. Mighty practicing already? I'm fully sure Evans has played more than Lindelof. He's barely played this season and towards the end of last. So yes, Johnny definitely has played more. That sounds right about Evans. That's insane though, isn't it? Because in my mind I was thinking, if we let Johnny Evans go, then we could still keep Victor Lindelof as like a 5th choice centre back. But why would we keep Lindelof as a 5th choice centre back if he's not even available more than Evans? Like, surely you'd keep Evans. It's all just a bit crazy. To be fair, Delo has been playing out of his best position all season. But then, to be fair, John, even when he played at right back, he was still bad. Even like, it's not just like, oh, okay, when he was playing left back, he was doing poor things. Even at right back, like, you've either got a defensive brain or you don't, and Delo does not have a defensive brain. But nevertheless, this new system could literally have saved his United career. So let's see. Also, one thing that one thing that scared me in Ruben Amorim's first interview with the United guy, whatever his name is, United press guy, when he was wearing the green tracksuit at Old Trafford, is that he said, oh, okay, I was a player that played everywhere. I played left back, I played right back, I played this, I played that. Like, it scared me because I'm thinking like, oh my God, he's going to look at Diogo Delo and think, that was me as a player. And he's going to keep picking him. He's going to keep picking Delo. Like, if we get to the stage where all the centre-backs are fit and we've got a left wing back who's fit as well, who would everyone pick at right wing back? Like, are you going to put Mazraoui there? Are you going to put Delo there? Are you going to keep Diallo there? I mean, it's all too much. But if it was between Mazraoui and Delo, I mean, I'm picking Mazraoui every day. Just put Looney Tunes music under it and don't say a word. It will be your first 1 million watched video. Evans is actually so consistent. Obviously, he's slow, but does he be in the right place at the right time? Definitely. Yeah, I mean, the way Evans reads the game it's very good. Class player. Yeah, he played out of position, John, but the mistakes he makes in defence you expect from a Xerxes who isn't a defender. I will defend Anthony all my life. He is my hero, says Mighty Game Guy. Evans should retire at United. That'd be nice if he did. I mean, he's already doing coaching badges, isn't he? I think Maguire signed up to do it with him. So, yeah, fair enough. Admin, when you finish the Delo video, you should put the Harry Maguire meme sound over every bad challenge or decision Delo has made. It'll go viral. I can't, man. I can't do that to my boy Harry. Like, Harry Maguire's got too much hate. I can't do that to him. Mackenzie with his tongues out. Okay. Cheeky. But yeah, what's everyone's score predictions? I want to see what everyone's feeling at the moment for this match. I'm going with a 2-0 win. I think the players will be very very up for today's game, so they're going to work extra hard. Ipswich. I'm not going to say it would be a bad look for Amorim because he's coming in with like a whole new system and everything like that, but it would be like, I can't get away from it. It would be a bad look if you lose to a former United coach that got absolutely roasted by a lot of mainstream United content creators in your first game in charge. That wouldn't really, I don't think that would make too many people that happy. But we know that we're at the start of the process yet again. So many processes. We're at the start of the process, so we can't be too judgy on the first performance. 4-0 United says now. 5-0 United. Man, people are bloody confident. De Gea should have retired at United. He should have, Nick. I agree with that. Dan Bruno's played 94% of the games for United this season. That's an insane stat. Man is so fit and doesn't get injured. Like, imagine being consistent and quality, and then you get absolutely like people turn against you. It's madness how people go against Bruno Fernandes. 3-0 United, says John. 3-0, says Nick. Man, everyone's going with high scorelines. Bruno is made out of titanium. Admin thoughts on City's downfall. 5 losses in a row with 6th loading against Poole. Yeah, I mean, I guess they are a one-man team. If all it takes is for Rodri to get out of your team and then you concede that much, I mean, I guess it shows that it's all down to the personnel and the recruitment, really. Let's take all the credit away from Pep Guardiola. The hate for Bruno is because people watch hockey instead of football. I mean, Keith may have a point there. But yeah, no, it's madness. I do not see how people can turn against Bruno Fernandes of all people. Kieran McKenna having an interview right now. McKenna, before the match, literally said, when asked what he's going to focus on to get the win today, he literally said, just focus on closing Bruno Fernandes down and then work from there. So it shows how highly he rates him, given that he used to coach him as well. Twitter was in meltdown yesterday because of that. Because of what? Because of City's downfall. Can we see a 10 in a row loss for Pep? Oh, inject it in my veins. Can we see them miss out on Champions League football, please? How long is Rodri out with injury? Can someone help me with that? Whole season? Oh my god, please. Please. If Man City miss out on Champions League, that'd be hilarious. You might have to play Yeovil Town to boost confidence. Nav, what was that Amarim quote you were talking about, sorry? That you asked if I saw or not. Let's see what else has come out. We're 9 minutes away from kickoff. United's defensive line in the warm-up. Ahmad, Mazraoui, De Ligt, Evans and Delo. That is actually mad though, isn't it? Imagine having a back five of Delo, Evans, De Ligt, Mazraoui and Ahmad. I'm confident with Evans, De Ligt and Mazraoui, but Delo and Ahmad, they're completely unknown quantities, really. Okay, Roy Keane has come out as well. Speaking on what the team need to do to perform today, and he said this, which is quite interesting. The key for me, Roy Keane here, the key for me in this system is Bruno Fernandes. Bruno needs to get on it. Okay, Bruno is the key for this system. Let's see if he has a good game. Watching the Etihad empty when they were 3-0 down was the cherry on top of a karma cake. I'm not going to lie, that I did see that in the highlights and I was like, the stadium's so empty. Like literally, the only people that go there are tourists. They're not even real fans because they think that, oh yeah, we're going to see really good football, so we may as well go to Man City because we know that we're going to see a win and blah, blah, blah. But now, as soon as they start losing, nobody there. That would never happen at a United match. Do you see how empty it was? Like, obviously people would leave if, like, continuously there were bad results, but, like, that many people leaving a match, that would never happen at United. Every time you say someone has come out, I keep thinking they have boarded the dude train. You're confusing me now, admin. I'll have to reword that. Etihad was getting empty at around 60 minutes. So bad. Actually, so bad, man. Okay, we are 6 minutes away from kickoff. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Let me just edit this. Oh, I'm actually pumped for this. Surely they can't disappoint us. Surely they can't disappoint the new manager. Come on, surely. Ipswich hasn't beaten United since 1994. Let's not stop now. Oh, come on, there's no way. There's no way. Who do you guys think are going to score then? If everyone's got quite high score lines, who do you actually think is going to score those goals? Because I'm going in this game completely blind. I don't know how we're going to play. I don't know who's going to play where. I don't know what is going to happen. Ilmi, good to see you, man. 5-0 XG will be 6.0. What does that mean, Ilmi? I actually have Ahmad scoring 1. Ahmad scoring 1 at right wing back. I don't know. I don't know about that, Keith. We're not doing double goalkeepers at the bench anymore. We've moved up in the world, Safer. No more 2 goalkeepers on the bench. It was quite interesting as well. I think the 16-year-old that was training with the United squad has gone and travelled with the squad for the match day, so that was quite interesting. Good to see that Amorim's putting a lot of faith into the youth. Ridiculous. That's what XG means, says Ilmi. Did you watch Tyson fight, says Safer? I watched highlights. I didn't end up staying up for it because I'm going to be honest, I knew what it was going to be. I mean, if anyone actually thought that Mike Tyson was going to knock out Jake Paul at the age of 58, and if anyone thought that Jake Paul was actually going to knock out Mike Tyson and be hated by the world that much, yeah, no, it was never going to happen. So yeah, I watched the highlights. It was a good spar. I'm happy that nobody had to pay money for it because they all had Netflix anyway, but I feel bad for the people who stayed up to watch it because it was always going to be fake. Safer, we don't talk about fake fights around here. United 3-0, says Ethan. To score, Nick is saying Bruno, Ahmad, and curveball Mazza. Okay, you think Mazza's going to get his first goal for United in Amorim's debut? Let's see. Come on, United. Okay, Amorim walks out as Manchester United manager for the first time. He can't keep the smile off of his face. Ah, you love to see it. Imagine getting Alphonso Davies and Frimpong. That would literally transform this side if we got Alphonso Davies and Frimpong. Sell Delo, get Frimpong, get Davies on a free. Keep Shaw maybe as a backup for left wing back. That would be such an increase in quality. Jake Paul is being offered a fight with Javonte Davis. Watch him duck that fight and agree terms with Stevie Wonder. Yeah, no, he's never going to fight anyone who's real, who can actually beat him. He thought he could beat Tommy Fury and he failed miserably. The Dutch destroyer is here, says Ethan. Delo goal, you're crazy, Safer. You're crazy. Always here, Ethan. Cheers, fam. Hello, rest of the chat. How you doing, Ethan, man? Good to see you. Are y'all ready for some cooking, says Cal. Ah, come on. The energy is back in the United fan base. Come on, lads. We can do this. Muric, my national goalkeeper, is on Ipswich. Oh, well. He's a good keeper, but he will concede 5 goals today. Let's see what the first 10 minutes of a match looks like. It's going to be an interesting one. I just want to see the patterns of play. I want to see who passes to who, how people move. It's all new. It's all new. If you haven't already, folks, drop a like on the video. Got to keep the YouTube overlords happy. Tuanzebe starts for Ipswich. Oh, wow, I haven't heard that name in a while. Admin, hopefully under Amarim, no more quizzes on this channel during a game. Oh, last season got so bad, man. Last season was so bad. We literally couldn't even talk about the football last season. The first season of streaming as well, man, and it was so bad. It was so bad. Delo left wing back, Bumbaclar, says Cal. I don't know how he's done it, but Delo somehow squeaked getting into this starting 11. Rashford brace today, says Ethan. Admin, have you heard? What have I heard, Nick? Or what have I not heard? Okay, here we go. First game of Amarim Ball, almost underway. Just going to get ready with a timer here. Losing 4-0 to Crystal Palace and doing quizzes on this channel was peak sadness. Oh, never again. Never again. Okay, we are underway. Let's go. Ipswich to start us off. Long ball. Okay, Masraoui just smashing it forward into the stands. Let's get the W, says Nav. Max Verstappen, 4-time world champion. Do. Max Verstappen, do. Ed Sheeran is coming for you today, admin. Ed Sheeran? I don't even get the reference, Christian. Oh, wait, is he a fan of it? Oh, he's from Ipswich, isn't he? There we go. Oh, that one took me a little too long. Nah. Hey, Jude. Okay, Ericsson. Oh, almost trying to play Garnacho through there. Okay, it's been a very choppy first minute here. Everyone trying to find their positions. Onana looking around like he doesn't know where he's passing this ball. Passes it to Evans. Evans back to Onana. Oh my god. Ipswich are pressing very high. Ahmad to... Who was that? Okay, Ahmad down the right wing. Ahmad still going. Go on. Ahmad Delo. Oh god, how is Delo? Ah! Yes! 1-0, Marcus Rashford! Oh my god, it's already working! It's already working! Yes! 1-0. Okay, that we need to sell Marcus Rashford video is gonna age like milk. Oh god. Wow, we just cut through them like a hot knife through butter, guys. What was that? Isn't he part owner also? Rashford goal. Rashi, what a start. Ilmi, no spoilers. Amarim ball in full effect. Ahmad, you beauty. Guys, I'm not going to be looking at the chat today because I don't want the spoilers. I'm not going to be looking that much, but wow. Ahmad assist and Rashford goal. 1-0 in the first 2 minutes. I mean, could it have started any better than this? How does Ruben Amorim celebrate? He doesn't celebrate. Wow, he just walks off cold. Amorim didn't even celebrate the goal. Wow. Okay, let's get this. Let's get the scoreline set up. That's actually insane. One 0 2 minutes in. Oh, Rashford's pressing as well. Where's this Rashford been? Rashford chasing people down. Yeah, I'm not going to lie, guys. The player's down tools for Ten Hag. It's clear to see now. I think Rashford stopped believing in Ten Hag after the whole Sancho situation happened. I was thinking for Dalot to get on the end of it. I saw Dalot sprinting into that box and I was like, please no, not him. The Amorim era has well and truly started. That cross from Ahmad. Same cow. Ahmad has done everyone there. Now, imagine if he did, admin would have gone into hiding. The Ipswich goalkeeper was a spanner. He literally waited for Rashford to hit that. Yeah, that is true. The goalkeeper did mess up. But Rashford was there. I mean, proactive. We're dominating possession now. Okay, looks like we're playing counter-attacking football from the looks of it. But I mean, the counter-attacking's doing very well so far. Ahmad defending. Defends well. Good from Ahmad. Okay, gives away a corner, but defends well. Stops the cross. Ahmad's defensive stats are very good, by the way, so I can see why Amorim's put him at right wing back. He's got very good defending stats for a winger. I think he's in the top like 90% for defensive actions as a winger. Okay, cross from Ipswich, away by Casemiro. Yeah, Ipswich do have us penned in here. Rashford is actually pressing. This is the most we've seen Rashford move in about a year and a half. Ahmad has done everyone there. Now, imagine if he did, admin would have to go into would have gone into hiding. Onana at the back. Back to Evans. Evans to Dalot. Dalot running forward. Fine. All right, ball from Dalot to Fernandez. Still picks it up. Ahmad. Going forward. Ahmad to Ericsson. Ericsson shoots! Oh! Outside the post. Stream ending if Dalot scored within 2 minutes. I love Mazza, says Nav. Truthfordians. Diego, how you doing, man? Amorim ball has arrived, indeed. Ericsson, good pop. Good chance for Ericsson. Rashford remembered he can be a player of quality. Rashford, I honestly feel like Rashford does need that type of manager that will put his arm around his neck. What's the saying? Arm around his back or something. Where he needs a man management style of manager. That's why he was so good under Ole. And then Eric comes in and I don't know, it lasted for one season and then just completely fizzled out. Whereas Amorim is definitely a man manager. 30 seconds in front of admin, nice. No spoilers in the chat, folks. No spoilers in the chat. Delict to Mazraoui. Mazraoui to Evans. Eriksson back to Delict. Oh, I get scared when Eriksson's that deep. That's really quite worrying. Ahmad to Fernandez. Mazraoui to Evans. All over the top from Onana. Rashford again, pressing. Evans trying to press there, but gets played a little bit. Okay, Delo. Oh, Delo's in a one-on-one situation. And the cross comes in. Of course it does. Nick, we're going to see a Rashi brace today. Need to involve Bruno more. Admin profile picture change if Rashi scores a hat-trick. Why? What's the obsession with wanting me to change the profile picture? Eric kicked over Rashi's sandcastle. I will mute myself if I spoil admin. Good. Thank you, Mr. Mod. Okay, Ipswich Town, long throw in. Ipswich Town, playing it around. The back. Admin face reveal with Rashi. The face reveal's a while away, guys. The face reveal's a while away. Well, admin, as a mod, I can see everyone messages from every stream they have joined. What a power. That's pretty cool. I don't think even I can see that. Delo over to Evans. Delict to Mazraoui. I will change if Delo ever gets a hat trick, then I'll change my profile picture on Instagram to Delo for a month. Delo hat trick equals face reveal. I don't know, man. I don't know. Don't know about that. Okay, Mazraoui at the back. We're beginning to take a bit more control over the game. I think people are starting to find their positions. Rashford, a bit sloppy there. Wanted to play the ball off to Eriksson, but gave the ball away. Casemiro trying to tackle. Okay, this is where they're dangerous. We need to run back. Delo one-on-one, and he gets the cross off, shoots, and Onana has to save. That was great defending. Well done, Delo. Oh, wait, he got the cross off again. I agree, Ethan. Midfield still getting overrun. Delo just doesn't go in for challenges, man. He just sits off them. Good save from Onana, though. Okay, Ipswich Town on the ball at the back. Playing it around. Garnacho pressing well there as well. Okay, Delo. Oh. Midfield still getting overrun. Yeah, when Mainu and Ugarte come in, that won't be a problem. They're definitely going to start the for our midfield. Okay, Delo on the ball. Can he find someone? Long ball to no one. Okay, Delo, good interception there. Licked at the back to Eriksson. Casemiro back to Delict. Amarim on the touchline, shouting at the players. I would do. We are 12 minutes in, and we haven't seen. We haven't seen a pattern of play when it comes to attacking, really. I mean, the first goal was just a classic counter attack, so we can't really draw too much from it. They've really isolated Bruno. Bruno has 4 players around him at any point right now. Well, McKenna said that he was going to do that before the match. He said he was literally just focusing on closing down Bruno Fernandes. So, yeah, I think this was expected. Players do look a bit lost, though. Yeah, we're not really seeing any patterns of play at the moment, even when we do have the ball. Like Garnacho's had a very quiet game, and I don't know if he knows how to get involved in the game yet in this left attacking mid spot. He's pressing well, but he hasn't really got involved. Okay, Delo throw in. Delict at the back. Okay, Garnacho's come all the way back. Passed it to Evans, then to Delo. Okay, Bowser pattern of play there. Garnacho, good. Switches the play to Ahmad. Ahmad sprinting forward. Ahmad, ball over the top. Trying to find Fernandes, but fails. It feels like when we lose the ball in an attacking position, we don't know how to get it back. Delo does well there, to be fair. Ericsson to Rashford to Casemiro. Rashford throwing his arms up at Delo. So I'm guessing he wasn't happy with what Delo did there. Casemiro over the top to no one. Oh, Delo putting his hands in the air. Saying that was good from Casemiro. I think Delo was supposed to go further forward there, but he didn't. So interesting because the centre backs seem to be coming quite high up in the play. Okay, Amarim rubbing his nose. I don't know if he's liking what he's seeing right now. I don't think he is. Did Ahmad just do a bicycle kick clearance? Did anyone else see that? They're focusing on our left side. I think we all know why they're focusing on our left side. McKenna knows Delo. Also, with Evans being there, it's the weaker side. It's crazy, isn't it? That like Delo and Evans are a weaker side than Ahmad and Mazraoui, even though they're both not naturals in most positions. Ahmad defending in style while Delo cannot defend. Okay, playing it around the back here. Mazraoui over to Delict, to Evans, to Delo. Delo first time ball. over the top. That was good. I think he meant to find Marcus Rashford there, but Garnacho picked it up. Fernandez to Garnacho. Garnacho shoots, but it's past the post. I wonder what the XG's saying. Let's have a quick look at how we're doing XG wise. Yeah, pretty even game. So we've got 0.3 XG in comparison to Ipswich's 0.19. Obviously, we had the big chance, but then other than that, it's pretty even. 50-50 with possession. Ahmad fouled there, but the referee's saying play on. Ahmad in agony. What's your problem with Delo? Haha, sort it. You gotta actually watch Delo, John. You gotta watch him. It took 18 minutes before admin went to XG. Let's see what the record will be end of the season. Very quiet game from Bruno Fernandes so far. That cross from Ahmad was so good for Rashford. Literally in the like point perfect spot in order for him to score. Seeing how Amorim didn't even celebrate the first goal is actually quite mad, you know. Delo makes one good pass, and that will be it for the match. He will only make defensive mistakes from now on. Good to see Rashi doing his celebration. Yeah, that was good. He expects more than a 1-0 against this team. I've watched Delo past few seasons, one of our best players. Oh, no, John. John, no. Oh, no, no, John. Delo is not one of our best players. He isn't. He really isn't. If you haven't already, John, because I haven't seen you in live streams before, watch the videos on my channel about Delo. He isn't one of the best players. He is not one of the best players. Okay, so we've got Ipswich coming forward here. Oh. I just saw Delo doing his crab stance again. Okay, Garnacho back to Delo, to Evans. Garnacho fouled, but the ref's not. Is the ref not going to give it? Is Anthony Taylor all right, or does he not want to give fouls against us? Busy corner, isn't it? Okay, Mazraoui. To Fernandez. Mazraoui to Delict. Mazraoui to Fernandez, gives the ball away. Ericsson defends well. Casemiro been moved to the left centre mid position. That's interesting. Surely it must be because they know that they're targeting the left-hand side. To cover Delo defensively, maybe. The game has been a bit dry after the goal. We haven't shown that we know how to attack when we've got the ball. And we're giving the ball away way too often. The low one-on-one defending. Ipswich almost played some... That was bad. Oh, cross. Ipswich are knocking on the door now. They're starting to play it around us. Onana collects, finds Garnacho, counter. Do the players know where they're going? Nah. Garnacho gets fouled. Or he doesn't, he gets tackled, and then... What is this? Why do we get Taylor? He is so bad. We need the second goal. We do. Ipswich are definitely not toothless. I mean, they've shown they can play around us. We need that second goal to secure it now. Yeah, I didn't see this. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't see this being a 4-0, 5-0, 3-0 because I did think the players would be in their heads a bit, and it's looking as though that is the case. Delo been doing well. He's doing okay, yeah. I don't think he's doing terribly, but whenever he gets put in a one-on-one defending situation, it's ropes. Okay, Delo with a throw in. Bruno not being in the game. Nah, Bruno's been completely marked out of the game. All the players just aren't finding him. Ipswich beat Spurs, so they're capable of an upset. Admin, what's the stats? Let's have a quick look. If I can get this on the screen for us. Okay, 50% possession for both sides. 0.33 xg for United, 0.19 for Ipswich, so really nothing in between them. We had one big chance. They haven't had a big chance yet, but they're knocking on the door. So you'd think that they're going to probably create one soon. Pogba over Bruno. Save for me. Mazraoui playing it back. I wonder how Amarim's actually going to... I don't know who Delo's passing that ball to. I wonder how Amarim's going to react to this performance so far. Counter-attack for Ipswich. And they've won a free kick here after Evans fouled Delap. Delap is their main threat, Ipswich is. I think he's got 6 goals this season. Which isn't cooking us. Bruno has been crud after his new contract. I'm not liking this. There's a free kick for Ipswich. I think it's got 1-1 before half time written all over it, this match. Unless something changes quickly. Garnacho enjoying lying down on the grass there. Bruno's been marked out of this game and also a new system. Yep, completely agree. Free kick. And Onana saves. Very good. Okay, goal kick to United. Onana kicks us off, passes to Evans. Evans to Delo. Delo to Ericsson, back to Delo, back to Evans. Evans across to Mazraoui. Mazraoui to Ahmad. Ahmad to Fernandez. Oh, good shimmy from Fernandez. Finally on the ball. Finds Ericsson. Okay, and now we're cooking. Oh, Ericsson finds Delo. Delo's cross. Bad cross. I can see Amorim switching it to a front 2 and a 10. I don't know if we'd be able to keep the same width, though, if we did that. Oh, there's Ed Sheeran himself. Okay, Ipswich Town passing around the back. Amorim was right, though. I mean, we are seeing an idea. I don't know if he does want to play counter-attacking football, though, or if he wants to play on the front foot. This may just be a case because, obviously, we're playing with Evans and Mazraoui in the back line, but we do have to be a bit more defensive. There's a big gap between the front line and the centre mids. Yep. Okay, corner for Ipswich. Oh, Ipswich. Oh. I don't know who that came off of. I think it may have been Delo. But they had a shot on target there. Do remember most of our best players only had 1 session under Amorim. Yeah, we do need to remember that, but at the same time, I think getting the basics right is the most important thing. Okay, Delo with the throw in. Delo just let that man run straight past him. Okay, Ipswich. It feels like I'm mentioning Delo a lot, but they are literally just attacking down our left-hand side, so... Ipswich definitely still in this match. They've not been blown away. Admin, did you listen to Kendrick's new album? I haven't yet. I've seen snippets. A lot of screaming mustard, stuff like that. I guess the next question, as we move into half time, is what subs would everyone make should we move into a losing territory? Admin see Mazza stats. Let me have a look. Oh, Ipswich Town coming forward. Delo didn't even know where he was there. Delo got hit in the face. Okay, Mazraoui. Okay. Mazraoui's stats 100% accurate passes. One pass into the final third. 0 tackles. 0 ground duels, 0 duels won. He's really not had to do anything, really. Defensive actions, all right, but I guess the most impressive thing is 100% pass accuracy. I don't think anyone's really had an amazing game, other than maybe Ahmad. I'd say Ahmad's been the most impressive out of everyone. Delo 12 passes, 83%. To be fair to Delo, I think that is because he's trying more creative things, but he's going to have a lower pass accuracy. But then again, in some of those instances, he shouldn't have tried those creative things. He should have just kept it simple. Okay, Bruno Fernandes in the middle of the pitch. Decides to keep the ball. What's Anthony Taylor having to go about? Anthony Taylor trying to make it all about him, having a chat with Morsey and Fernandes. Don't know what was going on there. Here we are, Mazraoui at the back. To Fernandes. No VAR for a few minutes. Evans, good defending there, passing it back to Onana. Getting it back. Evans, long ball. Looking for Rashford, but it's intercepted. What's going on here? This ref is really... He's saying the ball doesn't have air or what? Somebody was offside? Or... Evans got his ankles chopped there, says Nav. So VAR is currently not functional due to a fire alarm. All on the referee and the assistants until further notice. Wow, okay. Delo gets in, shoots, and straight to the keeper. Poor from Delo. There were plenty of people in the box there as well. Can't attack, can't defend. What is that shot, Delo? Delo, for fudge's sake, man. Feck, says Cow. Okay, Ipswich coming forward here. Ahmad trying to defend. Oh, God! Onana, what was that? Oh my God, Onana. Wow. They completely cut us open. But Onana, what a save. Okay, Onana's man of the match for me. So far. Wow. Did he stick his hand out and stop that? I need to see a replay of that. Jesus Christ. Wow. Onana's been clutch this season. Onana's got a claim for player of the season, you know. Delo, giving ball away. Obama's incredible. Shout out Barack. Surely that's got to shoot up Ipswich's XG a lot. Ipswich going for... Oh, wow, okay. Shot over the bar. We are hanging on right now. It's been all Ipswich since we scored that goal. I wonder what changes Amarim's going to make. Because he's got to do something. Just a case of right place, right time. Amarim doesn't look happy. Onana keeping us in this. Take Ericsson off and put ManUtd on. Ipswich storming forward again. Delo 1v1. Good tackle, but Ipswich still keep it. literally right-hand side every time. Well, their right-hand side, our left. Shot! Oh, God. 1-1. Yep. Deflection. Deflection, and it's 1-1. No pressure on our left-hand side. They've got all the time in the world to think about what they want to do. That was unlucky, to be fair. But game on. Ed Sheeran loving it. Oh, it came off Mazraoui as well. Poor guy. Poor from Mazraoui. Just either get out the way of it or don't. Yep, Amorim is not happy indeed. Got to change something in the second half. Who can we bring on as a centre-back? Are there any centre-backs in the squad? There's no centre-backs. I think we've got to play Luke Shaw left centre-back, put Evans in the middle, and then Delict out on the right. Or maybe put Casemiro as a centre-back. We can't keep Mazraoui there. Surely not. I think Mazraoui would serve us better at left wing-back. Okay, Fernandez forward to Rashford. This is not looking good. Delo to Ericsson. Ericsson cross. Defended well. Huh? Mazraoui to Ahmad. Ahmad shoots, and it's straight to the keeper. Evans down. No way. Oh, it looks like somebody smashed his face. Is that the lap? Got an elbow in the face. Man, that was a solid elbow. Shot was going wide, I think. Yeah, it's just unlucky, really. In those situations, I'd always... Was it going wide? I don't know if it was. I think it may have been going over. Maybe not. I don't know. I think in most situations, you always want to just get out of the way of it. Unless you're going to really get contact on it, get out of the way of it. Okay, VAR is definitely back now. Onana had it covered until the deflection. He did. Okay, Ericsson. Over to Ahmad. Can he get a hold of the ball? Wins a throw-in. Carlos Charles. These players are dreadful. I I don't know, we were doing all right. I mean, you got to bear in mind the goal came from a deflection, but at the same time, I think we're giving the ball away way too easily. Like, why can't we just do the simple things of keeping possession? Like, how many times has Delo just tried to spam a ball forward and it's just gone to nobody? Oh, Mazraoui going up to Delap. Go on, Mazraoui. Mazraoui with a bit of fight there. Things you love to see. We need Anthony on to safer. God. I hate to say it, guys. That's half time. I hate to say it, but I was right. This did have 1-1 written all over it at half time. I think it was almost inevitable that they were going to score at least one. We seemed to just give up halfway through the first half. We were quite lively to begin with, but then everyone just kind of sat and like no one really made any connections or anything. We just got blocked off with all our passing channels, and it made no sense. So let's see what everyone has to say at half time. I think to think that we were going to keep a clean sheet as well with a back three of Evans, De Ligt, and Mazraoui, I think that was very hopeful on a lot of people's parts, mine included. I'm off to work now. Cheers, chat. Hopefully we play better in the second half. Have a nice time at work, mate. Cheers for tuning in, Ethan. You have to remember Delap came from Man City youth system. Oh, that explains why he's a pleb. We can get another goal. Rashford, Bruno have been poor. Players look lost. It's like they don't know what to do with the ball. With this team, too used to play counter-attacking football, not possession-based. I don't think we're set up to have possession. I'd be very surprised if that was the plan going into it. Because if Amorim went out there and said to them, okay, yeah, we're here to play possession, then they've completely ignored everything he said. I hope that isn't what he told them to do. All I know is we need to change something here. Every time we're up by one, they just stop playing. Well, one thing we do know for sure is that it's on the players, not the manager. It's due to their understanding of the system rather than it is because of the manager's system not being capable of working. Question is, though, how are we going to turn things around? What subs is everyone making to turn this around then and get the win? I'm curious. Shaw, Mainu, and Mount. I think Shaw's a shout. Yeah, I think those are the three that are going to get minutes, to be fair. Let's look at the bench again. Luke Shaw, Mason Mount, and Mainu. Well, Garnacho hasn't been involved in the game, has he? I think Garnacho needs to be subbed off at halftime. Could make an argument for subbing off Bruno Fernandes because pretty much Ipswich's main defensive model is based on just stopping him. So if we take him out, then what will they do then? Have a bit of unpredictability in the team. I think putting Ugarte in for Ericsson would be a good shout. Casemiro, I don't think has been too bad. I think defensively we've been fairly sound, so it's just more a case of what can we do to increase the attacking strength of the side. So we're looking at Mount, we're looking at Mainu for a bit of creativity and ball progression, and yeah, maybe Rasmus. Bring on Højlund for Rashford. Mainu for Ericsson, Shaw on for Mazza, Ahmad as 10 for Bruno, and Anthony right wing back. Maybe put Bruno centre mid. The only problem with putting Bruno centre mid is that we're playing so far back that will he even be able to impact the game if it's that far back? I don't know. Because they're properly playing in their just box. That's where we're defending right now. Let's have a look at some of the stats and everything that have come out. So Amad Diallo, his stats so far in the match. Let me see if I can share this. 100% cross accuracy, 100% duels won, 89% pass accuracy, 25 touches, 4 defensive actions, 2 chances created, 1 big chance created, 1 shot on target, 1 assist. So Ahmad realistically is performing just as well at right wing back that he was performing at right winger. So Ahmad is impressing. That's good to see someone actually is. I'm interested to hear what Roy Keane and the likes have to say about that first half. We should have gotten McKenna in the summer. What? You're crazy, Safer. You're crazy. It's better than Ericsson. That's a fair point, Nav. That is a fair point. I think he would be more involved in the game. At least he can play long balls, but I don't know. I don't want Fernandes too far back. I can see us losing this game. If Amorim doesn't make changes to the starting 11, we will lose this game. It depends how brave he's going to be. Onana needs to do better. Onana? What? Onana's played very well. Come on, Safer. Put down the drugs. He keeps going for the long balls. I don't know. He's been playing it to Evans quite a bit. XG wise, let's have a look. Yeah, Ipswich Town are doubling our XG right now. We've got the same amount of possession, same amount of big chances. They've had more shots, and they're doubling our XG. We're getting dominated by Ipswich Town, realistically. Play from the back. Rashford needs to go. He's so crud. I mean, Rashford finished the chance that he got. He hasn't really received that many chances, has he? Let's see Rashford's numbers. Rashford has made 5 passes in that first half. He's won no tackles, no ground duels, no aerial duels, but he's got a goal. Oh, Lord. Making 5 passes is never a good sign when you're a striker. I feel like this team is very disjointed at the moment. We need some people in here who are actually going to link everything up. And I think Garnacho off the mount would be the number 1 sub I would make. Number 2, Mainu on for Ericsson. And then number 3, if Evans is feeling a bit leggy, then put Shaw on. Shaw on for Evans. Because something needs to change. He's so crap. What's your thoughts on Rashford going to America? I could easily see him do it. Because what if he just gives up on his career? Why not? You can become an even bigger star over there, I guess. Commercial star, that is. He's got a lot of friends over in like American culture and stuff like that. Seems like he's quite obsessed with that type of life. So why not? If he wants to go to America, let him go to America. Just make sure that we get the right sum of money for him. I think he meant going to. Oh, he meant to go to the NBA game. Personally, I think that would I do the same thing in his position? No, I wouldn't. I think him going to the NBA game just kind of shows what kind of mentality he's got right now. And the mentality that screamed to me is, I need a break. Like, I just don't think... It's just not Manchester United player movements. So, like, why... It's never been Manchester United player movements to do stuff like that. So I'm personally against it. I can see why some people think that he was targeted in the media, but at the same time, when you're the club's highest earner, you expect to show the highest level of professionalism. And I think Amorim wants Rashford gone, if I'm being honest with you. Have you seen Rashford getting into MMA and boxing? I haven't, but if he wants to do that, he can do that. Just make sure that he doesn't take any more money from the club. You have 3 players up front in Rashford, Garnacho and Bruno who can't maintain possession of the ball. That's a very good point from Damian Stanley there. I mean, I think we need Mason Mount. I think Mount has to come on for Garnacho at half time. I'd be surprised if that doesn't happen. And then maybe Xerxes. Maybe Xerxes on for Rashford. See how that switches things up. Because Højlund doesn't exactly maintain possession of the best either. But Xerxes at least plays it off and gets the other players around him in it. So if Xerxes was at striker, he'd be able to get the left attacking mid and right attacking mid into the game. Rashford thinks he's bigger than the club. He's been having a break for nearly 2 years. We have to wait and see. We have to wait and see come the end of the season, but there's a reason I've created a video called Man United Must Sell Marcus Rashford, and I think it's just better for all parties if he leaves. I think he's beyond the point of return now. I don't think he's gonna ever win a major trophy with United. Where does he go though? I'm thinking Italy. I'm thinking maybe Juventus. Juventus, PSG maybe if we can swindle them. Qatar if he's just completely given up with competitive football. I mean, it's not a fact. I mean, it's not a coincidence that Wayne Rooney played, what was it, like 442 games for the club, and then he started to decline. And now Marcus Rashford is on like 435 games, and we're beginning to see a real decline. Like, we got about 15 minutes of him pressing in the first half, and then it was non-existent. Yeah, I think he's mentally shot from being at United, and he's also physically shot. Rooney started his career at 15. Doesn't that make it even worse though, Nav, that like Rooney played that many games through like more from like a wider span of time, whereas Marcus Rashford has played almost the same amount of games, but with 2 years less. So like he's just, I don't know, I just don't think he's in it. I just don't think he's in it physically or mentally. I think the player that he used to be is just no longer there. Has Amorim made any changes going into the second half? Players are coming out of the tunnel now. Okay, doing their warm-ups. Who replaces Rashford then? For striker in this game or in general? Rashford even loses his speed. He's the most overrated player and has never been better than Raheem Sterling. I don't know about that. I don't know about going that far, Damien. I mean, I think Rashford's prime was better than Sterling's prime. Who replaces Rashford in general? So you're looking at a left winger. A left winger well, not even a left winger anymore. You're looking at, who knows, like, where's Rashford's position anymore? I don't even know. If we got rid of him, do we even need to replace him with like a like for like? We've got a lot of attackers, but we don't have enough positions anymore. So I don't know who you replace. Maybe just bring in the youngster who's in the academy. Cheeto, I can't remember his full name, but Cheeto. Okay, second half is almost underway. Let's get this timer sorted. And way down we go. Let's go. Okay, come on, United. Obi. Yeah, I'd just sell Rashford and bring Obi in straight away. I mean, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I think Obi would do a better job than Xerxes. But Xerxes does have a set of skills. It's just about unlocking them, and maybe Amorim will be able to do that. That was good from Rashford. Good play to Casemiro. Ball over the top to Garnacho. Oh wait, no, to Delo. Okay, Fernandez. Fernandez to Garnacho. Ah, good run, but saved by the Ipswich keeper there. Fernandez definitely needs to be on that left attacking mid-side rather than the right. I think he's a lot more effective there. Zerk reminds me of Martial. I don't know. Zerk's finishing is a lot worse than Martial's. I mean, towards the end of Martial's career, his finishing was terrible, but early on, Martial, he had good finishing, whereas Zerk's, we've seen one goal and it was on his debut. Forgot Tuanzebe was playing. Yeah, Tuanzebe playing for Ipswich Town. Shout out to Tuanzebe. I remember he had a lot of hype during his time at United. Hey, big up Amari Hutchinson, Chelsea product and all that. Oh, Christian. Our resident Chelsea troll is back. Okay, we are playing with a bit more zip now in this second half. Yeah, they've moved over Garnacho to the right attacking mid and they've moved Bruno to the left. I think that's smart because Bruno has always been better on the left-hand side, so yeah, that's going to be interesting. See what difference that makes. I think Bruno's going to have a better half now. Zerk should be playing alongside Bruno. But then what do you do with Garnacho? Do you eventually play him left wing back, or where do you put him? Is Bruno stinking up the place again? He's been man-marked out of the game. He's not been that stinky. But he's going to be playing better now that he's on the left-hand side, I believe. Mazraoui, good clearance. We're so much more defensively sound on this side. Oh, Rashford. If Rashford only read that play, then that would have been really good. Our squad is not built for Amorim. Definitely not. I just want to see Mason Mount. I want to see if Mason Mount can impress in this system. Maybe Amorim was just a fraud and Gutierrez was the real hero. I mean, you'd like to think not, but I mean, I guess we'll see in a couple of years' time if that's the case. Mazraoui, good play. Ahmad, find Garnacho. Coming inside to Ericsson. To Fernandez. Eesh. Gives the ball away. Yeah, I just don't think our players are technically sound enough to play this system yet. Amorim, yeah, I feel like he needs a bit more technical players than what we've got. We've kind of just got physical specimens at the moment. No, we can't rush Mason back too quick. Play Zerks or Ericsson along with Bruno. You can't play Ericsson because he doesn't have the legs. Because think about it, those attacking mid positions, you are pressing quite a lot. Like, Fernandez and Garnacho were pressing quite a bit at the start of the game. So Ericsson wouldn't be able to do that. Zirkzee maybe, but then we haven't really seen him press all that much either. Whereas Mason Mount is a running machine. Also, where's your garbage? I thought he was going to cook under Amorim. I think he's not been started because he had a long flight from Uruguay. Even then, I think he should get some minutes. Ipswich just playing it around us. Okay, Ipswich at the back. I don't know why Amorim hasn't made any substitutions. The writing was on the wall in the don't even know what I'm saying. The writing was on the wall in the second half of the first half, and oh god, Ipswich tearing through us. Delo 1-on-1 defending. What's he gonna do? Crab stance, and they get the cross off. Oh my god, every time. Onana, great save by the way. Delo can't defend, man. Like, every time they will get a cross off. The crab man is back. Onana saving us. Shaw coming on, I think. Somebody needs to come on. Like, he can't think that... Amarim can't think that we're just going to improve in the second half. That's not what happens with these players. Crab or crap? I mean, no comment. No comment. Portuguese seafood merchant back in action. Can we see a sub, please? Change the game. Come on, before it's too late. It is quite funny though, because in a way, these players have screwed themselves over because a lot of them, their careers are going to change because Ineos are going to back Amarim. Oh, Garnacho. Garnacho coming forward, 1-on-1. Rashford in space. Oh, good tackle. But yeah, these players have screwed themselves over in a way because, I mean, their careers are almost definitely going to change. Because now they're going to have to play in a 3-4-3 system that nobody's used to. And all because they couldn't get motivated under Ten Hag, where he was actually creating a system that they could have actually advanced in. So we're going to see a lot of new things in these players' careers. Garnacho has to be one of the most greedy players I've ever seen, says Mackenzie. Yeah, I don't know if the angle was there for him to pass it straight away, but should have been able to do that. Shaw and Ugarte on, Evans and Casse off. Okay. Okay, I can see why he would do that. That makes sense. Let's see if it plays off for him. He just wants to be Ronaldo, but he just isn't him yet. Garnacho is like prime Ronaldo without the skill, mentality, clutch factor, finishing, and everything else, to be fair. That's very fair of you, Christian. Delict our only centre back now. Oh, yeah, he is. Luke Skywalker is back. That was really cringe, Christian. Christian, you better watch out because Nick the Dutch Destroyer, aka the first mod of Old Truthford, is going to be watching out for your slanderous comments. For nonchalance, but Shaw just trots on as if he doesn't appear for months. As if he didn't appear for months. Okay, Delo back to Shaw. Oh, I honestly think, I don't know, guys. I may sound biased, but this is the home of honestly biased sports content. I just think Delon needs to be sold, man. Just sell him for like 30, 40 mil, reinvest it in a centre back, and then we're golden. Admin, to be fair, he has a point with this one. Can't be too harsh on the truth. Okay, fair, fair. Oh my, keep the ambulance on standby. I just want to see Mason Mount. Bring Mason Mount on, come on. But still, even if we do look at the players, the system, obviously it works with the right players, but we clearly don't have them. And if we're going to have to watch games like this, I think it's going to be quite a painful season. Because we've created like 0.4 XG. We've only managed like 2 or 3 counter-attacking moments in the entire match. NHS Mount saved the game or to get another injury in the first 10 minutes. Ahmad to Mazraoui. Mazraoui gives the ball away. But then we win a throw-in. We just need to see something different, man. It's getting to that crunch time now where we've only got half an hour to score a goal. These next 15, 20 minutes are going to be vital because they're going to go by so quickly. Ahmad? Oh, how did he get that? Wow. Oh, no. Oh, Ahmad did so well, and then he just flicked it out of play. Amarim is, yeah, he's not enjoying this. If you drop points today, top 6 is finished. No, I think the narrative around Amarim is definitely going to be, should we have kept Giroud until the end of the season? And then got Amarim in at the end of the season. So then he could actually implement his ideas. Because we've got a tough run of fixtures. Well, we don't have a tough run of fixtures, but we've got a lot of fixtures over the next month. And so far from what we're seeing, this hasn't really been the start that he would have wanted. Would top 6 be finished? You can't say top 6 would be finished if we lose. Or even if we drop points. Okay, to lick up the back. The players just really look out of ideas. They don't know how to build up the play from the back. The centre-backs are just passing it to each other continuously, and then... Oh, okay, here we go. That's a good run. Oh, Rashford, man. Rashford, why would you pass it backwards there? Why wouldn't you keep going forwards? Okay, none, sure. I think Mount's going to get the winner today if he comes on. As it stands, you are 3 points off Spud, so I guess it's still on. The top 4 is looking like a missed dream. Yeah, I think top 4 is going to be a really tough challenge to get this season if this is the level that we're at right now. IPSWICH coming forward again. These players can't pass to save their life. Okay, here we go. Ugarte. Over the top, man. Guys. How's Ugarte just playing that out of... Why does everyone just turn shiz when they put on the United shirt? It's like they're playing hot potato. I believe Amarim should start the first group he had the first training session with. I think the next 10 games are literally going to be very unpredictable to see what starting 11 he goes with, because I mean, other than maybe Ahmad and Onana, can you say anyone's had a good game today? Even Rashford, I mean, he scored the goal, but like, he's made 5 passes the entire match. Now we're just playing long ball football like we would usually do. Oh, Hoyland's coming on, says Nav. The United curse has spread to the entire city, it seems. City shocking, a man divided, looking sleepy as per usual. Okay, come on, Hoyland. Hasn't been subbed on yet, but I think he's coming on soon. Zerk also on. Okay, now we're talking. So I'm guessing Rashford and Garnacho are coming off. Oh, Amarim giving a very vocal talk to Xerxes. Surprised Hoyland did not start. Let's see what he can do. I think he only went with Rashford because of the international break. Rashford obviously wasn't playing, so fresh legs. Amarim very, very vocal on the touchline though, with Hoyland and Zerk. This could make Zerk's career. It could. Okay, let's see what we can do. Come on. Ahmad down. It's back up. Shaw defending. Okay, Rashford. Does he win a corner? He does. That'll let off some pressure. Ericsson and Rashi off. Okay, so I'd imagine Fernandez is going to go in the midfield with Ugarte. And Zerk will go up top. Why is Garnacho still on? What is going on? Okay, so I'm imagining Zerk is playing in the cam. Garnacho is also playing in the cam. And Hoyland's playing up top. And Fernandez has been moved back next to Ugarte. Okay, come on. Mazraoui. Forward to Ahmad. Just playing it around the back constantly. Mazraoui almost giving it away there, but recovers it and finds Hoyland. Ugarte to Garnacho. Okay, we're beginning to dominate possession here. Delo back to Luke Shaw. Garnacho to Delo. Delo back to Luke Shaw. Zerk, sloppy, almost found Fernandez, but couldn't. Delo hasn't provided anything on the left. Nobody's provided anything from any position if we're being fair. I mean, oh wow, Garnacho just wiped out. Ahmad being good. Yeah, Ahmad and Onana, but other than those two, I mean, what's there to celebrate? Zerk, good ball to Ahmad. Oh, Ahmad can't keep hold of it. Okay, everyone's getting a bit techie now. Ipswich come forward, shoot, and it's way out of range. Mazraoui forward to Zerk. Zerk, good play there to Hoyland. Is this the first time that we've seen Zerk and Hoyland on the same pitch together? I think it is. Onana, Ahmad, and Delict been our best players today. I mean, Delict's been alright. I don't think he's been anything amazing. He hasn't really had to do much. Best of the bad bunch. Okay, Delict at the back. To Ugarte. Oh wait, no, Luke Shaw. Second half possession, 72% for United. But we haven't been able to do anything with it. Fernandez picks it up. Fernandez long ball to Garnacho. Keeps it in. Garnacho takes a man on. Cross. No one's there. It did start very promising, but it's we're definitely seeing teething pains now. Two strikers and nobody is attacking the box. It's because they're both wingers, realistically. Well, I mean, Højlund's more of a winger and Zirk's more of a cam, so it's like it looks like Erik Ten Hag wasn't the problem. Who would have thought? We all knew Erik Ten Hag wasn't the problem, but we just had to go with it, didn't we? Okay, Zirk. Oh, it's too slow. Oh, yeah. I think yeah, the 3-0s, the 4-0s, the 5-0 predictions were a bit optimistic. Okay, Fernandez through to Garnacho, left wing. Delo, where's he? He has no idea where he's running to. Ugarte to Delo. And Delo just passes it back to Shaw. How many times am I going to say that? Delo passes it back to Shaw. Oh. Ahmad to Fernandez. Zirk. Oh my god. Oh my god. Was that a shot or a cross from Xerxes? Oh, this is terrible. This is actually terrible. He does have good hair. I'll give him that. He does have good hair. We know Amarim has a lot of work to do. Start working overtime. Okay, free kick after a foul against Fernandez. Let's see what we could do here. Looks like either Ahmad or Fernandez are going to strike this free kick. Fernandez is eyeing it up more so. I don't know why Fernandez's hair looks a bit different. It looks like he's just woken up or something. He's either been electrocuted or he's just woke up and got out of bed. Oh, Ahmad looks like he's lining up for it as well, but to be fair. Okay, free kick. Fernandez takes, and it's outside the post. I was just about to say that, admin. Yeah, he's gone for a different style, hasn't he? I don't know what's going on there. Looks like he's been electrocuted. Mazza down. Oh no. Has he been elbowed in the face as well? Well, Amarim has 10 minutes to get a goal from somewhere or someone. Will he do it? Let's find out. Game's been really boring, to be fair. Mate, like, it was good for the first 2 minutes, and then it was just same old. We've been dominated. Like, we've had 60% possession, but Ipswich have created double IXG. Like, we just haven't been in any exciting areas of the pitch, and we've just been really, really boring. Been dominated. I think had Martinez been available for this match, though, I think we would have played a lot differently. Because of the players that he started, that's why. But then he was kind of tied. Like, who would you have started instead, Damien, with the players that were available? Yeah, I think it's definitely going to take some time to get used to this new system. Some of who were in the first training session. I think a lot of the ones who were in the first training session have started. I mean, Ahmad was in the first training session, Evans. I don't know who else was in it, to be fair. Shaw was in the first training session he's played. Realistically, Hoyland and Zerk have done absolutely nothing since coming on. Okay, Fernandez, forward to Hoyland. He's onside. Let's just hope for a cheeky 2-1. That would make everything worth it. Cheeky 2-1, come on. Bring on Anthony. Heavy touches, heavy passes, poor stuff. And Onana may score for all I care, says Nick. Okay, Mazraoui. Hoyland. Garnacho, ball to Hoyland, but I can't get there. There aren't any patterns. I'm not seeing any patterns in my style of play. I'm just seeing pass it out to the wing, cross, pass it out to the wing, cross. Long ball, long ball, long ball. Amarim can say all he wants in his interviews about how he's going to back the players, but it's just going to get on the fans' nerves if he keeps saying it. Guys, Ipswich are 18th in the league. Mount on. Okay, if Mason Mount scores, then Amarim Ball is officially here. Someone just needs to be the asshole who kicks players to the curb. Exactly. That's all we want. That's all the fan base wants. Good defending from Mazraoui. Mason Mount getting fouled there. Nope, nothing given. Oh my god. Defend Ahmad, please. Oh no! Oh, Onana save, thank the Lord. Oh god, we've been absolutely dominating this game. We're actually lucky that we're drawing. So, I mean, keep him fit and we have a proper player, Mason Mount. Onana man of the match, can't be anyone else. Yeah, I don't think anyone would disagree, Nick. Hoyland cross in to Fernandez. What was that? Delict getting beat to it. Then he recovers. Saved us 3 times this match. Yeah, Onana's got to be man of the match. I think Ahmad had good flashes, but Onana's done very well. I think Mazraoui as well, even though obviously the deflected shot happened. I think he's played very well. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to watch his mediocre players 2 times a week. Are we gonna have to go back to the Christmas quizzes? Is that what's gonna happen here? Mazza needs to play wing back. Mazza played well, but just unlucky. Okay, we've got like maybe 5 minutes left, including extra time. Christmas quiz is a tradition at this point. I'll prepare the question. Oh no. Cross in. Okay, defended semi-well. Okay, Onana up the back. How can he find Mason Mount, and how can Mason Mount score us a goal? Zerk back to Onana. Oh, man. Hoyland can't even battle off defenders, man. He's literally... Okay. Fernandez to Shaw. Shaw just gives the ball away. So sloppy. So sloppy. It's not even like the Ipswich players are having to intercept the balls. Like, they just get past the ball. Three minutes of added time to get a goal. Short. Left back. Delo to Ugarte. Ahmad. Ugh. If I have to see these centre backs play it among each other any more times, I'm going to go insane. Mazraoui to Ugarte. To Shaw. To Delo. Back to Luke Shaw. Back to Ugarte. Ugarte. Long ball to Ahmad. Okay, Ahmad will do something. Ahmad in the box. Ahmad. Oh, the shot was blocked. The shot was blocked. Oh. Okay, back to the centre backs. To Onana. To Delict. to Onana, to Mazraoui. Mazraoui to De Ligt, to Shaw. Long ball to Højlund. Okay. Højlund. Oh, pen. Good challenge. Corner. Okay, corner in the 93rd minute. Come on, FIFA. Come on, FIFA. Come on. Corner, 93rd minute. The magic of Old Truthford. Come on. Come on. Come on, United. Cross. Straight to the goalkeeper. Oh my god. Okay. Well, we've got 30 seconds left. I think that's going to be... I think that's going to be it for our hopes. GG, everyone. Well, first game of the Amorim era ends 1-1. A bore draw with Ipswich Town. Amorim looks fairly disappointed there. Okay, what we're going to do now, folks, I am going to... Why is Rashi smiling, man? You just drew of Ipswich Town. Come on, boy. What we're going to do now, I am going to pull up the player ratings, and then we can go through those together, folks. Let me see if I can just get the template up now. Amorim still 100% no loss rate. At least we didn't lose. Yeah, that's true. At least we can celebrate that, I guess. God. Okay, just bear with me, folks, while I get this up. Okay, ratings. Let me get these ratings up. Just need to mess around with the template. Okay. Tell me, guys, how would you describe that performance in 3 words? Give me what you're thinking. Evans looks very... I mean, not Evans. Fernandez looks very dejected at the end of that performance. All the players walking off the pitch now. I'm not going to lie, Xerxes needs to be sold. Amorim is looking at these players like he wants to kill them. These players are a disgrace. These players are bad. We need some that want to fight tooth and nail. I mean, if it's up to me, we're selling Zerk. And we are bringing in Gutierrez. That's what I say. Who would everyone's man of the match be? That's what I need to know as well, as I'm just figuring all of this out. Onana 100%. I don't know. Onana 100%. Onana was good, but then I do think a lot of the shots towards him were like directly at him, so I don't know if I'd give him. I think it's between him and Ahmad, in my opinion. But let's get these ratings up. Okay, I'm just getting the right players in the right positions, folks, and then we'll be underway. Okay. Very good saves that would have gone in. First half the cross and shot from 4 meters out. That would have been the 1-1. Yeah, okay. You make a strong case. You make a strong case, Nick. Let's get these up then. Okay. So, player ratings. What else? Let's see if this works. This could go terribly wrong. Okay. Cool. Just United v Ipswich Town. Okay, let's go. Player ratings. So, we are going to go with Onana. Now, as mentioned by Nick, Onana made a few great saves. But his distribution wasn't the best. I'm not going to say it was a 10 out of 10 performance from him because I don't believe it was. Let me have a look here. I think what we're going to go with for Onana is I'm going to go 7.5. Remember, 6.5 is the average. I think 7.5 is decent. I mean, he made a couple decent saves. I think the rest I would have expected him to make. And with his distribution, I can't give him higher. I can't give him higher, Nick, I'm afraid. I can't do it. Let's move on to Mazraoui. Mazraoui, I'm feeling he had a decent game, unlucky with a deflection. I'm going to go 7. Delict. Nav was saying he had a decent game in the match. I think Delict was a bit naff, to be honest. I'm going to go. I think it was okay, but like when you've conceded against Ipswich and the defence did get torn apart a few times, it's not as though we were completely invulnerable. I'm going to give Delict a 6.6. Let's change this to Casemiro. I'm going to give Evans, let's see. I'm going to give Evans the same as Delict. I don't think there was much between them two. The low. I'm not going to be too harsh on him. I'm going to give him a 6.5. I think it was just very average. I don't think he did anything spectacular. I don't think he made any crazy mistakes. Then Ericsson, we're going to go 6.3. I can't really remember him being involved in the match. Casemiro, we're going to go 6.3. Both equally as out of the match, and I don't think that was an average Casemiro or Ericsson performance. Ahmad, we're going to give Ahmad, I'm going to give him 7.4. Good assist, good run, got past the defenders very well, but yeah, he was very quiet in the second half. Garnacho, 5.9. I can't think of one memorable highlight from Garnacho, really. Rashford, I'm going to give a 7. Well, actually, no, Rashford, I'm going to give a 6.9. I think other than the goal, he did absolutely nothing. So, and it was literally a tap-in. So, yeah, give that to Rashford. Fernandes. I think Fernandes' second half was a lot better than his first half, but still pretty invisible. I'm going to give him 6.8. So tell me, folks, what do you think about that? What player ratings would you change? And that concludes some minor points, some like 0.3 up or down at most. I think because it was a draw, can't be too harsh on them. But yeah, I think we've got to see a lot more from the players. I expect a lot more running in the next game because we just didn't really run at all. We ran in the first 15 minutes and I was impressed with Marcus's pressing, but then after that, completely dropped off. But yeah, that is Amarim's first game. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you. Shout out to Nick the Dutch Destroyer, our first mod in the chat. And yeah, hope you have a delightful end to your weekend. Lovely week. And we will be back for United's next game, which is it's a Europa League match, I believe, against Glimt? Bodo? It's got 2 names. So, and they've got more points than us in the Europa League. Well, okay. So it's going to be a tough match against Bodo / Glimt in the Europa League, but we will be watching that game. But as for now, hope you all have a lovely weekend. Great start to your week. And Godspeed.